Hi everyone, hello everyone, I'm Altair. Today I'm doing a review on a new game that just came out today. It's the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD remake, or Twilight Princess HD, or like HD reboot, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna review how I think about the game so far. Let's see, for the storyline, since it's the same, I like the old story a lot. I give it a 10 already for the good story. As for the graphics, the game isn't as dark, which to me was really good because like the first game, I would have to put my brightness on my television just to see where I was going. But now they cut out that part, the dark, and they kind of made it a little less dark, which is good. Another thing I like about it is that if you use the HDMI cable, the game looks a lot smoother. When I first played the game on my big screen television, because it's like an HD TV, I enjoyed it because it almost looks like a PlayStation 4 game. I was like, wow, Nintendo, you just went beyond my expectations. So that's a 10 for story, 10 for graphics. And for people who are going to say, isn't it just the same as it was on GameCube and Wii? The answer is no. Because in the old one, I mean, the thing I like about it is it's not completely the same. I mean, they kept the story the same, but they added a few features that weren't available on the older ones. For instance, if you're playing it on hero mode, or enemies do double the damage against you and are able to kill you with one hit, they added a way for people who are know what's gonna happen and whatnot, and they put in an amiibo function so people can play it on hard mode and use amiibo, or play it on normal mode, where I like to do that first because I've never really been able to complete it on the GameCube or Wii. But since I have all the Legend of Zelda Smash Brothers amiibo, that I can get my health back, I'll have a refill on bombs and arrows. And since I got Ganondorf, I got my attack high, but I'm like, why do I want to use that now when I should use that later on in the game, or against a boss battle or something. And let's see, the controls are a lot easier. To me, I like the controls a lot more because it's a lot more smoother. By that I mean, it's a lot easier to control. The aiming is a bit better, and it's a lot more interactive too. So that's 10 for story, 10 for graphics, 10 for the controls, 10 for the new, another 10 for the new features. And since I got the one with the Wolf Link amiibo, which looks really cool, by the way. Let me see if I can grab it. With this amiibo, you can unlock a new dungeon for the game, which I hear is from a lot of people who actually tried to play the dungeon. They said it was worth the extra amount that you have to pay to get it with the amiibo. And for people who got GameStop, you also get a free CD soundtrack, the whole soundtrack for the game, but on the CD if you reserved at GameStop and picked it up. So yeah, so a score, since I was about 5 things I talked about. So out of 50, because I don't like doing it out of 100, because that to me is kind of I give it a perfect 50. But this is my opinion, because I mean there's a lot of games I enjoy. I enjoy the Legend of Zelda franchise, and Fire Emblem I enjoy a little bit because I never really got a chance to play any of them except for the newer ones like Awakening. And I only got that because the clerk at GameStop said that it was supposed to be a really good game, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And after playing it for like an hour or so, I got hooked on it for a bit until I beat the game. But it's still pretty cool how I can get like all the like how there's extra stuff you can get for the game, which is pretty neat. But like I think the game looks a lot better. It's easier for me to like control Link and whatnot. If they do end up remaking Skyward Sword, and they might, I really hope they get rid of the motion because that was annoying. I mean, like, for a Legend of Zelda game, I hate the fact that every motion I did would be Link's motions. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're just mad because you're probably horrible with the Wii or something like that. But I mean, like, not everyone's good at using the Wii controller, and you have to buy the Wii Motion Plus controller or a Wii Motion Plus accessory for the controller. So in order to play the Wii Motion Plus, which to me is kind of a waste of money because it's pretty much the same, because the controls are still the same, it's just that it just has a slightly better reaction time or whatever. But like, enough about Skyward Sword. This is about my review on Legend of Zelda, the new Twilight Princess remake. If I would highly recommend that people play it because it's incredible. But yeah, it's like that's my review for it. I can't really do I don't got like anything decent enough to actually record on my Wii U yet because I'm kind of broke, and like I don't got enough for like a capture card for it. But if I did, I would love to show you like how the game looks. But you can also go on Google or Nintendo's website, and then you'll see how it looks compared to the original. That's it for my video. Please like, subscribe, or just leave feedback if you want to. I will try to post a lot more. And 2 weeks from now, I will be 22. So if anyone wants to wish me a happy birthday 2 weeks early, that's up to you guys. I'm not going to force anyone to do anything like that. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Have a nice day, and please support my channel.